Hi everybody, Army P here for eXplorminate, and welcome to my Let's Try the Shortest Trip to Earth. Now, I got a chance to dive into this for a couple hours. It's marketed like a deeper, faster than light game with RPG elements, and from what I can see, it's definitely on the right track. Now, it should be very important to note that this has just come out to Steam in an early access version. I'm currently playing build 0.41.2, and I can definitely tell you at this stage of the game it is quite rough. So what I'd like to do is show you a little bit about the shortest trip to Earth with the caveat that this is in early access. Now, if you visit the Steam forums or you've chatted with me in and around some of our different social media platforms, you know that typically I do not recommend early access games. That's just my personal opinion. So if you're like me, this is probably one of those games that after watching this Let's Try, you might want to jump and put it on your wish list. Keep an eye on how development's going. Now, if you have no problem with helping the developers fix different bugs and issues and balances, and you enjoy this Let's Try, I say, why not jump in and see what the game has to offer. So, without further ado, let's jump into the shortest trip to Earth. We're going to start a new game. The closest star seems like a good issue. So the captain's log is the warp drive malfunction has landed us in the wrong place, light years away from Earth. We are almost out of fuel, supplies are running out, some crews have been injured, and some equipment is not working. Personally, I find all of this not so bad because, and then it goes out. Okay, so we get to choose from some different ships. What the heck is that? Wow, so just like Faster Than Light, you get quite a few other options when trying to choose different ships. For the sake of my own sanity, I believe I picked this ship in the gameplay that I'm currently in right now. It's the Tigerfish. It's a utility. It's got lasers, missile platform, but is not designed for long-range travel. Now we'll go through some of these different statistics on each one of the ships as we kind of play through it, but it's pretty self-explanatory. We've got weapon slots, nuclear slots, so missiles are different than weapon systems dependent on the ship. We got lots of other shots, deflection, accuracy, evasion, hull points, and starting crew. Now, I'm going to be quite frank here. When we're going through this, I'm not going to go and talk too much about, the individual systems like you're not aware of Faster Than Light. This is kind of like the assumption that you've played Faster Than Light, or at least aware of it. And I'm going to talk about its similarities and maybe its differences more than the actual explaining every mechanic. So we get some starting perks. What do we got here? From my previous games, I have gained fate points. Now, I believe this is kind of like a new game plus option that you have in this game in particular, where dependent on how far you got in the last game, you can use these points to double up and make things a little bit easier. So I'm going to choose some of the basics that I know that we're going to need. So fuel, we're going to take some extra fuel, why not? And organics. So in this particular game, we need both fuel and we need food for our crew. There are a lot of other elements, including metals, which will take some additional metals, why not? Synthetics. Synthetics are used in building temporary structures on planets, and there's other available options for them. We'll go through them in the game. And some credits, which is an international currency. I think we're going to need that just because I know that we're going to be what we're up against. And some exotics that I think we just trade for cash. Could be used for some of the different events that we're going to see in the game. One resource pack at game full of, I don't know about that. Extra med bay. Technology for preparing internal drones. I haven't experienced the drones yet, so I don't know much about it. So these appear to be the drones. Repair drone, gun operator drone. You know what? Let's take a repair drone for fun. And then some fire safety drones. Why not? Starting crew of 10. Okay. No, we selected 14. We got quite a bit. Geez, there's a lot of options here. I get the funny feeling that we have a lot more options than we probably need. What are some of the more expensive ones? Let's look. MK1 sensor replacement replaces the MK1B sensor with an MK2. Sure, let's do that. Replaces the shield generator with a more efficient one. Sure. Wow, I'm like I think I could buy everything. Synthetic cooker converts modules that can turn organics into synthetics. And we'll stick a missile into synthetic. Let's go. I know I haven't used all my fate points, but why not? Okay, a malfunction in our ship warp drive has landed us into deep space. And that's us. Deep space. Stranded away from all possibilities to refuel. No, whatever will we do? Our only option was to freeze ourselves and accelerate to the closest star. 5 years later. Wow. And I probably haven't shaved in all this time. Okay, so this is the map as you see it. Now, the cool part about this is each one has... Oop, hello. She's defrosted the fuel. Thank you. Okay, shortest route. Yeah, that's fine. Don't show us intro again. Okay, so what we can do is we can go to each one of the planets or investigate some of the different highlighted areas to what we can investigate before getting out into the map section. Let's check that. And you can see here that the map has different stars that we can warp to and discover. So, which is awesome, right? So it's kind of like faster than light, except for there's no ominous, fleet trying to catch up with us and attack us, right? So we've got as much time as we need, as far as I can tell, to go and explore and do different things. So what do we got? An uninhabited planet right to our front. I like the fact that we are orbiting at an extreme pace here. Nice little touch. Be nice if we weren't orbiting. It would save fuel. Anyway, here's our ship. Okay, so what do we got here? You can see pretty basic layout. We got some industrial lasers, missile platform, and tiger paw. We'll get into combat as we see it. Now, you see this red dibbity-doo here? It means that we need a crew. So we can click on each crew. And what are you? You're a maintenance drone. That's fine. Very good at repairs. You can kind of see in the upper left-hand side here, we've got lots of skill points in shooting, but mostly repair. So what we want to do is we want to find someone who's got good on shooting. And the shooting is with the cannons. You can kind of see it second from the bottom as I'm clicking on it. What we need to do... Okay, we've got someone on the bridge already. And these are point defense, I believe. Yeah, we got point defense. Okay, so why can I click on my crew? It doesn't appear that I have any crew member that's good at shooting. And apparently... Oh, this is one. We'll go to the larger one. And what do we got here? Boarding crew. Oh, well, I'm just going to put them wherever they go. It increases their accuracy, but... yeah. And what do we got here? Shield generator. Okay, you go to the shield generator. Yeah, you're pretty good at that. Fuel small tank. Okay, what else do we got? Well, looks like we're pretty good shape here. What's this here? Our turbine engine. Maybe we'll put one of these gentlemen in the engine room. Oh, we can't. Can we? Yeah, sure can. Okay, perfect. So that's pretty much our ship. Now, there's lots of different things going on here. The game does have a lot of different resources that we have to manage through it, and a lot of different ship parts. We've got our warp drive. We have additional locations for not only fuel, but for food. Our energy reactor, which of course powers our ship. And what else do we got? Another energy reactor. So we've got some open slots. Got a nice multiple storage container and the cryo sleep. So we're going to keep everybody up and running. There is an option which I found strange in the game that you can actually just freeze your crew member. They eat less organics that way. That kind of defeats the purpose, to tell you the truth, if you don't have a good crew member just to park them, right? Anyway, let's go to the map and see what this game is all about. So, very much like the events that happen every time that you kind of warp into a star system in Faster Than Light, there are several different ones in this game. So let's right-click and see what we got here. Okay, this planet colony is... This planet is a colony of the Tree Friends, a philosophic society comprised of various species joined by the reverence of plant life and trees. The galactic community tends to make sexual jokes about them and plants. Okay. Let's land. Tree Friends, we land at the visitor colony. The representative openly welcomes us and to freely explore the colony as we see fit. An ancient organism is estimated about 8,000 years old. Okay, we'll explore the city. Locals will be friendly and share with them sensual pleasures. They don't want anything from us except for they heard opinions on the nature of reality and talk to us about plants. Okay, great. And they give us some seeds. So you can see here we got a fate point. Now that fate point will be cashed in for your next gameplay, and we got 110 organics, which is awesome. Now, you can see here my limit. I've now exceeded my limit. As your ship starts to gain resources, you might go over the limit that you have. So we're just going to dump the excess. But what you could do is if we had some type of reactor, we could convert the organics into synthetics. So I will go over here, and you can see here as I kind of make my analysis before we kind of decide what we're going to do about this gas giant, that as I moved on, my organics and my fuel both went down as we were both consuming fuel and eating. So we got a gas giant with some harvestable fuel. Let's harvest that. And it went smoothly as possible. We've got 77 fuel. So every... that's cool. Actually, if you look at my cursor, it says 7 fuel and 11 organics as I start to go on it. Okay, so we've got another planet here. The structure of the planet's surface emitting some kind of unknown signal. The planet itself is uninteresting and lacks significant vegetation. What do you think? I think we're exploring it. A Cussian library. This is an ancient Ottoman library built by the Cussians. Their long disappeared civilization is infamous for its cruelty, but also love of knowledge. The library might contain both traps and valuable data. It would be unwise to attempt to dismantle the entire tower. The Cussians had access to terrible weapons, including warp rays that disrupt minds. Ooh. Interesting. So, depending on what we have available to us, of course, we could explore the library by sending the crew, or we can explore the library consuming exotics for mental fortitude. Why not? We have some exotics. I think we have 3. Let's do it. We investigated the halls of the corridor library without finding any traps. The library administration AI offered us highly valuable data for free, including map of a faraway star system, atomic charts, and of rare alien species, and some technical literature. Wow, so we got some Xeno data. So it's weird. They call it Xeno data, but it's also like credits. Whatever. It's money. And we got some fate points. Great. What do we got here? Looks like another planet, so let's check this out. Whoops. Oh, well, by the way, don't go through don't go through these large clouds, because apparently that's bad. I guess the idea is if you want to save fuel and organics, you'll risk going through particle dust clouds or asteroid fields. Okay, the plant life on this planet is N-carbon based. It cannot be harvested into regular organics. However, the local presentient animals are carbon-based. Hunting them would be viewed by our crew as barbaric as killing sentient children. Really? I guess some of that tree hugging kind of rubbed off on us when we were at that initial planet. Eco-theories view only seeds and eggs as ethically consumable. Alright. What do you think? No, we're hunting the animals. Warp animal attack. A large swarm of predatory warp animals entered the atmosphere during the operation. We immediately aborted the operation, but we were able only to get our operations off safely. Oh no! We had to leave the killed animals and equipment behind. And the mothership itself received a few warp ray hits. So we lost hit points, fuel, metals, and synthetics. Blasphemy. Alright. Large asteroid field. Let's take some prospecting and mining. What do we got? 46 minerals. Okay, wicked. So now that we've kind of, gone through this, we can kind of go to our ship and see if our drone is fixing things. You fixing things, drone? So you can see here I've got a hole, right? And he's fixing it. Repaired it in 18 seconds. So when we did take damage, he can repair it. By repairing it, he uses metals. Some of our metal to repair the hole in the hull. So it gets us back up to full hit points or ship points. But in doing so, of course, it takes our metals down. And it is also cheaper to get repaired in space stations. So you kind of have, if you have this guy, ship repair officer, I'm almost thinking that he should, can I turn him off? Well, just keep my metals up. I guess I can't really turn them off. I got attack, operate, extinguish fire, repair. Well. So I guess he's going to repair no matter what. Alright. Quick section. What have we gotten for our cargo? Well, we got a missile. And synthetic cooker. Well, let's put the cooker... Where? Back here? Yeah, install it right here. Why not? Okay, so when we turn that on, it will cook organics to produce synthetics. So we want to keep our organics rather high for the time being, because it seems to be what we're at. Okay, so we've got two options. We can go to the Ponsoi sector or the Alpha. So we want to go to Ponsoi and see what's there. Alright, let's go. Warp to my destination, yo. Alright, what do we got? Let's see our map. Wow. Rather drab, eh? Ooh, looks like we got an incoming ship. What's this all about? We have detected a single ship rapidly approaching tactical weapons range, broadcasting a Rat Empire credentials. Okay, open the comm channel. Yeah, what do you want? So he says, alien vessel, the star system is Rat Empire property according to local rules. All alien visitors must pay a property visiting tax or be immediately destroyed. And by the way, we are armed with very powerful nuclear weapons. I'm going to take orders from a rat? Ridiculous. So he wants us to pay the 150 Xeno data credits, which is unacceptable in my behalf. He wants 3 exotics, which we don't have. I wonder if I can... Not enough resources. Okay, well at least that's working. Oh! And he's behind us. What does that mean? Can I turn the ship around? I've actually never encountered this before. Okay, are we in combat? I don't know. It looks like we're in combat. Oh, we are in combat. Okay, here we go. So we guess we show combat off? I don't know. So we're going to... Oh, wow, lucky. We got a ton of fire. Hopefully the bots do something about that. Look at that. It's huge. Okay, so let's just get it to normal space here. Okay, so what you do is you aim roughly... You can see the reticule here of where I'm going to be going. Okay, so how do I turn the ship around? Okay, so we've got lots of organic leaking, and how come I'm not turning the ship around? Can I... Exterior, send an SOS beacon, turn the ship. Can we just turn this ship around, please? Like, come on. I mean, they're offline. Why are they offline? Okay, can we get them online? Oh, okay, thanks. I guess we'll have to do that manually. So they're just blasting us, shooting us up. We're lost 50% of our shields already. We're leaking fuel all over the place. Alright, let's get some fire downrange here. Okay, you gotta, come on, get offline. Oh, there's something wrong with that. Okay, here we go. Gentlemen, shoot. Shoot. Or, what? Why are we escaping? Turn around. Turn the ship around. Shield points, we don't seem to... I honestly don't know what's going on. Apparently, we didn't offer them what they... I guess we'll have to escape. Turn the ship around. Okay, we're just getting wrecked. Let's just try to escape. I don't know. Let's go back here. Let's go. Unable to use warp module. Okay. Escape. How about the same? Can't use in the same star. Send an SOS. Okay. Turn on SOS signal. Can't do that. We're getting shot real bad. I don't. Turn the ship. Turn the ship. All right. Well, maybe we could shoot a missile. How about that? Shoot a missile. Shoot a missile. I can't use... Okay, I'll consider it. It's telling me to use my warp drive. Okay, escape. Escape. Unusable. I mean, what do? You die? If they get behind you, you just die? Come on. Turn the ship. Turn. Map. Escape. I can't use escape. Cargo. I mean, stats. I don't really need to know that. Okay, yeah. Come on. Oh, we're dead. What is going on? Our warp drive's down. Here, well, where's the... I guess I could start repairing, but we got no... Okay, that's great. Turbine, will you repair this, please? I don't know if we're going to be able to do it in time. Where's my crew? Are they all dead or what? I only have a crew member, don't I? Well, what was he repairing? He's repairing. You! Stupid bot. Repair the warp drive so we can get out of here. I don't even know if we're gonna make it. It's ridiculous. I can't return the ship. Come on. Apparently the rats are way more viable than we... Okay, we're dead. Alright, death. Our ship has been destroyed. Some of our crew, including the captain, may have made it to escape pods. And cryo-frozen themselves, but their fate remains a mystery. They may have been captured by hostiles or later discovered and picked up by a passing friendly ship. The casualty waves they introduce into the web of fate will continue to affect the future and the realities of hold, surpassing space and time. Okay. Well, we visited some planets and we got some fate points. Okay, I did not survive. Unfortunately, that might have been the quickest game that I've ever played of any game when trying it out. I have no idea why we haven't been able to turn the ship. But stay tuned, because we're going to give this another shot for episode 2. Because as it stands right now, we'll try to attack them head on, and that way we won't die instantly. Like I said, early access, still some balances and checks to get in there. Anyway, this has been RMEP for eXplorminate. You've been watching me play The Shortest Trip to Earth. And yeah, be patient with us because we're going to give this another shot. Until next time, have a good one.